Yeah, so a lot of times we end up here with one leg trapped, like one leg X. It's very common, right? Or even sometimes when you start applying the leg drag here, the person put their leg underneath like this and end up in this position here, okay? Most like when his foot is on my hip here, okay? Like this. If under hook, then I can start applying like long stabs and things like that on this way. But when you put the foot here, it's harder for me to go for the long step, okay? So what I'm gonna do here, okay? I'm gonna be standing, I will stand up and I'll control one hand, okay, right here. Okay. If my opponent already control my legs like this, okay, I need to control his collars, okay, so he don't sweep me back, right? Here, try to sweep me back, it's hard, okay? Then I'll get the grip on the outside leg. So this is my outside leg, so I'm gonna control this grip, break his grip here, pull up. He can grab my pants or my ankle. It's very easy for you to grab as a spider grip and pull his arm up like this and make a good posture. Now I have only the control of this leg right here, okay? And even though if I square like this, it's easy for my opponent to open my knee outside and start sweeping this way, okay? So as soon as I break his grip here, okay, this grip here, I need to step this leg out and I need to face this way here, okay? Because now it's harder for you to open my knee that way, okay? So I switch my grip, okay? And if you try to control you here with this hand on the collar, on your belt, try to hold and don't let him control you, okay? Try to work with your hand, Mike. So I just say control really strong here. I just want enough time to push his leg down. I'm gonna make a C grip, okay? Grab close to his ankle here, step out and put his leg on my lap here, like this, okay? So this leg will be on top of my leg, right? So doing that, it's already harder for an opponent to come up, okay? Because usually when you're here and then you turn this way, he can take this leg underneath of him and come up, okay? Like I stand up in base, so you put his leg here. Alright, so now look, I'm gonna start putting my hips like closer to his calf, okay? Then I pass my hand in the front of his leg here, like this, my forearm. And now I go in the front of his leg here, right behind his hamstring here, behind his leg, okay? And I'll control with my hand here, okay? Don't go like this, okay? So use the frame like this. Okay? From here. Pretty much I'm stacking my opponent here. Right? Notice that I'm not controlling here, like trapping his leg. There's a position that I like to do like this as well. Okay? But on this one, we're gonna go here, around his leg. So forearm in the front of his left leg and right leg here. Okay? I like to control close to his knee, like a karate chop here. Okay, and grab here. Okay, my hand facing down. All right, so now I'm gonna start lifting my opponent and I pretty much stack him and using my knee here, my leg, my thigh, to keep his hips up, okay? Because if I keep my leg like this, he's gonna slide his shoulder back and then he's gonna put his lower back on the floor, okay? So I want to do this, okay? Keep like supporting him like this on my leg. This position here is not very simple, okay? But I just want to show you guys so you guys can kind of like try to do different things, okay? But sometimes it's hard for you to pass the guard of your opponent, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attack his back, all right? Right away here. So I put my leg behind his lower back. Now look, this part of my thigh, I will scoop under his upper part of his thigh here. Okay, right on this spot here between his hips and his thigh. So I put my knee there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my side on the floor, facing to him. Okay, and I'll land with my both feet on the floor. Look, I'm here. Okay, I'll do faster first. Okay, I'm gonna lay down and I start doing this. I put both foot on the floor here. See, sometimes your opponent is gonna sit up like this. Sometimes he's gonna keep his back on the floor, like this. It really depends like what he likes to do. I believe if he likes guard, he's gonna try to be like this. Notice that my both knees are off the floor, and it's very important to bring my both heels as close as I can to my hips, like this. Okay, don't keep your legs straight like this. So you're pretty much biting his leg with your leg here, okay? And you put both heels on the floor and keep this knee up. Don't keep the leg on the floor. Don't keep your legs straight like this. It's not gonna work. If you fall, when you fall sideways, as soon as you fall, you bring both legs close to your butt, both feet close to your butt, and then you turn, okay? And the pressure that you're gonna put on your opponent, it's gonna be on his thigh only, okay? Forget about his leg, like this part of his leg, like the shin or the calf. So you are here, okay? The leg that's inside is behind like the hamstring right here, close to his knee, okay? And the leg that's outside goes on the top part of his thigh. So when I fall, I put the foot on the floor, look. Okay, if my foot is here, look, the air is gonna turn to me, look, he turn his knee, go backward. So it needs to be on his thigh and foot on the floor. You see that my heel goes as close as I can to my butt. And if my foot is flying like this, Mike is gonna grab my foot and put on 50-50, like this. You start like sliding and escaping, okay? So put your foot on the floor, okay, like this. And as soon as you get here, okay, there's like a couple options for me, okay? And what I like to do, turn on. As soon as I fall here, okay, when I'm on this position, I like to underhook his arm here, okay? So just scoop your hand and grab him. And look, the hand that's close to his head is the one that grabs his wrist, like this. And you grab like a Kimura trap, okay? Because Mike, if you try to go away from me right now, I'm controlling him, okay? And if I grab like the material, sometimes it slides, okay? So I prefer to control his arm, okay? So I go like this. Now, the simplest way to take his back here, okay? I can keep turning Mike this way and put his elbow on the floor like this, okay? I turn all the way to the other side, like this, okay? As soon as I feel his elbows touching the floor, now it's time for me to turtle and take his back, okay? Face the camera. So I'll be on this position here, okay? I was with my bottom leg as a hook. I step the top leg over. If I like, I can get a twister hook like this. But if I can't get that, sometimes you're not too flexible, it's okay. Just keep bringing your heel towards your butt. Now the bottom leg is free. So you turn your knee, and then you scoop your knee underneath of him and turn it all the way to the other side. Okay, now once you're here, I like to keep his triceps on my chest, like this, because it's harder for Mike to defend the hook. Okay? If I let his elbow touch his body, he's gonna defend the hook here. So I like to bring his elbow up like this, try to defend it. It's a little bit harder now. It's easy for me to get the second hook. Then the last thing I'll do is to let go the seat belt to take his back, okay? To let go the Kimura trap, sorry. So you do everything with the Kimura trap locked. Again, from here, okay? He's on one leg X, he controls my legs. He's gonna try to swing me, I have pressure. Grab the outside hand on the leg here, break, change the grip, step out. If you follow with the hook here, it's okay. I put some pressure on his belly here, okay? Same way when you go for the long step, okay? Put pressure on his belly, knee, shin on belly. Then you go with the C grip really close to his ankle, his heel. Put his leg close to his butt and put his leg over your lap. Once you do this, look, I use my butt against his leg and I push with the outside leg here. Let go, and then I start scoop my hand behind his leg and then start lifting his hips, okay? Support his hips right here with my outside leg, okay? Now I'm gonna scoop my knee under, okay? See? And then when I fall, I bring my both feet towards the mat, both heels close to my butt, and I'll make sure I have my both knees off the floor. Okay, so I fall like this, and I go like this. Okay, and then I already grab his arm. See that? Very important. Sometimes people fall like this. Like you fall with both legs straight, like this. So you're not gonna have the pressure. Okay? Or you see that my knee is on the floor. It's not good. So I need to bring this knee as close as I can to his rib right here, and I twist it. That's like the leverage that I build on his hips. If you might sit up, like turtle, if you turn, or don't go this way here, or if you turtle, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start grabbing him here. I can even grab his collar here, and if you start like turn, I can start following his back. Same thing. I'm gonna take his back. Okay? So right away when I fall, I'm looking for the arm. Okay? Let's put my hand on his arm. Again. Go here. Okay? You grab there. Control. Try to sweep my. I have a really good base. Break his grip. Change. Open. Put his leg on your lap. Then scoop your hand behind and then start lifting him. Okay? As soon as you get here, you go for the leverage and the momentum of the technique. Okay? Don't stop right here. As soon as you fall, bring your heels to your butt and twist your hip. And look at this hand here. When I'm falling, I'm like already reaching his arm. Like I'm falling here and I'm reaching his arm. Then I grab here. Now I turn him, touch his elbow on the floor, switch the hook, lift my hip. When my knee and my elbow is on the floor here with the Kimura trap, that's when I scoop my knee here and drag him all the way across. Don't open. Sometimes people do this. Don't do this because then he's gonna put a half guard. Okay, keep it here. Scoop, drag him all the way across. Then you bring his triceps to your chest. Get in the second hook. Now I got the seatbelt. Okay, so I took his back. All right? One more time fast right now. Here, control, break his grip. Step one, step two, start stacking. Step three. Go. That's the drill. So, the hardest part is to understand the leverage that you build on his hips, okay? Don't forget to focus keep focus on the thigh, okay? And very important, the bottom knee never stays like touching the floor. You're always like, you squeezing this muscle here, like this, and twisting, okay? Just got it? All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. The grip that I have to keep. Yeah, you gotta get the Kimura.
I have to like try to figure out how to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta understand, like I say this all the time, you gotta understand when you are sideways here, like on this position here, and then you drag your opponent this way, you gotta understand that the hand that's close to his head here, okay, it's on his wrist, and the other hand scoop under. That's the Kimura, okay? It's not the other way around. Sometimes people do this. Okay, this is the Americana, okay? So it's this way, like the hand that's close to the head, control here, and the other hand goes here. So now it's easier with this hook here to drag his arm to the other side, like this. You know, so you can, because the drag is not like with only with the legs or with your hips. It's also with your arms. Okay, so you roll under him and drag him to the other side. Okay? And let's say when I fall here, my opponent go for a reverse half guard. Like when I'm here, the air is like, it doesn't like play guard, he wants to come up. Let's say when I fall here, you get like this. Exactly. So you cross face, you gotta twist the head of your opponent. Don't go on his neck. So when you twist and make him face outside like this. He's like cross, he's gonna pose that hand on the floor. When he does that, you underhook, and then you get the Kimura. Okay, and now you are in the same position. Boom, boom, and then start taking his back. Okay, you must like torque his head in order to make him pulse hand on the floor. If you go on the neck, he's gonna keep strong. Okay? Very gentle. It's a gentle art, right? Okay, so you can do that. All right? And I'm here. Okay? Even if I might get my foot like this, I'm still able to do that. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm putting my heel on the floor and twist. Okay? Don't get too late to twist. Let's say when I go here, don't fall like this and then try to twist. Maybe it'll work if you have strong legs, but it's important to use the momentum. So as soon as you fall, like as soon as you fall here, you're ready, go for the twist. Put your heels on the floor and your heels close to the butt, close to your hips. This, like try to build this leverage here really fast. So you surprise your opponent, okay? If my opponent go for the underhook on my leg, like this, still the same. Like let's say when I got here, I got the same position, but it's gonna be a little harder for me to bring my foot towards my butt and bite his leg, because what I wanna do here, like I wanna bite his leg here, like this. So I have a really strong leverage, you see? Just twisting my knee here, okay? But when the hook is there, I can't do that. So what I do, I go all the way across. I go like this way here. So because he's dragging my leg that way, like this, I just step over his head and pass my leg here. You see that my knee goes like right close to his hip, like this. Now from here I can load and then start working to take his back. I just roll again. Or you can go just for a guard pass. Okay? Again. So here, like this. So I take out, I stack him. There's the underhook. I feel there's the underhook. It's hard. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you're gonna even like jam his arm if you keep the arm here and you do the first one. But look, just go with his hips on the floor. I step over his head and pass this knee to the other side, like this. See? Like I'm knee cutting here. See, I'm knee cutting his body. Now it's hard for him to keep on showing me. So I can go this way and then pass his guard. Okay? Or I can load myself to scramble to the back again. So here, I go like knee cut here and then I load myself to like start working to the scramble. Look how I'm like pinching my leg. You look at the bottom leg here, my right leg. It's on his knee, you see, on his thigh. Right on the thigh, so I'm not here. If you do that, he's gonna twist. Look, he twists the hips. So you gotta keep like on the thigh. So you turn, control, you can get a twister, drag back, and then go for the back. Okay? You can keep working on the first technique, but when you fall, like just try to like feel that his hips is lifting. So you're lifting with the bottom leg, actually. You go one, and then the bottom leg do this. As soon as you fall, boom, you're pointing me up. You stay like this. You kind of like become a foam roll under the opponent, like, and you roll underneath of him. You guys got it? All right, let's keep pressing. 1, 2, 3.